Okay, guys and girls, today I want to give you a little heads up on a little essay you guys are going to have to write. It's a one-page essay, pretty simple, and a little diagram like this in the end that you're going to do on, you'll be able to throw on the smart board for everybody to see, just like I did. It's pretty simple. I'll go through this at the end here. This was my career path, how I got to being a technician. But what I realized last year was that there were lots of students that already knew what career they were taking, but they really didn't have an idea of what the job actually entitled. So last year I had a introduction to trades uh, class, which had a bunch of field trips to different um, places of employment opportunity around our area. So I really encourage you guys to take that course if you're a little bit confused of what you're going into. A lot of the students think that my dad was a welder, I want to be a welder, or my uncle was a millwright, I want to be a millwright, or whatever the case is. But they really don't have an idea of what they're about to go take. They just know that somebody in their family's taking it. So this essay, basically, what I want is the pathway through high school, which you guys already know. You've already been with your coordinator and looking at different your classes you need to take to be able to take certain post-secondary uh, programs. So I need that pathway. So your high school pathway, which has changed since I've had it because I never had much guidance in that department. I would like to know your post-secondary school pathway. So where can I go get the class I need to be able to go work at the shop I want to work in, or as a welder, or as a mechanic, or whatever the case is. What schools provide me with that education after high school? So we got that. Then afterwards, I'd like to get the time that you guys need to do a apprenticeship. So a lot of places need so many hours or so many years of in the workforce before you can get your license. I'd like to also know that. So keep it simple. On your first page of your essay, all I need is why you chose that career path. Why does that interest you? And a little blurb on that, and then a little bit about yourself regarding that reason. And then what I'd like to for you to is describe the pathway. So this is me as a high school. The first bubble here is I took shop classes in high school. I wasn't told I needed to take shop classes. I wasn't asked what I wanted to be in high school. That's changed since then. You guys are all asked this now, where you want to go so they can put you in the right direction to achieve your goals. Sometimes I feel it's a little early, but that's the way they're doing things now. After I was done my grade 12, I went to Cambrian College here. I did a 2-year program in automotive technician. It was at first a 1-year program, which was automotive maintenance, and when I was there, they transitioned to a 2-year program. So that's what I have here. Automotive technician is what I ended up, certificates, what I ended up leaving with. Right after college, I got a job at GM City in Kirkland Lake, Ontario. Um, right off the hop, they needed guys, and I went in there, and as I was there not even a year, they sent me back to school. Uh, General Motors has their own apprenticeship program. Uh, Not all other car manufacturers or garage you go in have their own. Some are general apprenticeship programs, but GM has their own. So I had to go to school again. So I ended up in Algonquin College in Ottawa for 4 terms of 2 months apiece. Um, so what I learned afterwards was with my Cambrian schooling, I could have skipped to only 2-month terms, so I would have skipped the first term. But my dealership never informed me of this, and they never informed GM that I had schooling. So my schooling sort of could have helped me out here, but anyways, that was too late once I found that out. So after my 4 terms in Algonquin College, I ended up in doing another 2 years in GM City. So this is during. So you're working, you leave, you go for 2 months to Ottawa, you do your schooling, come back, you work. So in all this time span from Algonquin, GM City, Algonquin, and putting my hours, I was there for only 2 years, and I was licensed. I learned also that my supervisor could sign me a letter recommendation, sorry, for to write my exam and to get licensed. So once this was done, I went and did my test. I passed, got my license, my red seal. Um, I found out that I could have totally bypassed my time at Cambridge College. I could have went straight to work out of high school and then go through again to Algonquin College with GM for the GM training and done my 2 years and written. I didn't go to school for nothing. I'm happy with what I learned at Cambridge College, but I could have went straight to working, went to school for the first time in Algonquin College and done my apprenticeship that way. So this is what I have here. That's what I found out afterwards. Employment, GM City, went to Algonquin again, and then 2 years roughly to get signed to go write my test. So this is what I want from you guys is to find if there's more than one way to achieve your goal and what path you would like to take. What do you think is more advantageous for you to take? And write that down in your essay. Give me a little graph, and then you're going to have to, on the fourth period, you're going to have to go in front of the class and explain your pathway that you choose to do and the alternate pathways that you could have taken to achieve your goal and working in the career of your dreams. So um, we're going to go to the lab. You guys have 3 days to research, to put this down. And then on the fourth, again, you'll do a presentation in front of the class on your career path. So does anybody have any questions? Everything's pretty straightforward. Okay, thank you. Let's go.